Good morning everybody, it's day 2 here at Cedar Point. Top Thrill 2 still closed today on this Sunday. The guy at the Magnum entrance did say it was just closed for maintenance. Didn't say all day, so I'm hoping for a miracle. But we got that RMC beast behind us, Still Vengeance. If we can't ride that, we got Maverick in front of me, so I got a pick of 2 really. Still Vengeance wasn't open yesterday, they were doing some sort of inspection, some sort of maintenance issue. They are open later on in the day, and I haven't managed to ride it, so I'm hoping to get back on my #1 coaster. If not first fitting, sometime later in the day. So let's go. Cedar Point are having some serious issues with their rides. We're all waiting there about 50 minutes before 10 o'clock for Still Vengeance, and they announced it's a delayed opening. It could be 5 minutes, it could be half an hour, it could be 4 hours, it could even be all day, we just don't know. But I'm not sticking around, especially when Maverick's going to get a long queue. It's a shame really, because Top Thrill 2 just announced on social media, or Cedar Point announced on social media that there's an extended closure. They've got to make some modifications, or a modification to the train. On one of the trains, it might be all the trains, but they're getting Zamperla in to do that modification, so yeah. It's a bit disappointing with ride availability here at Cedar Point, but I will make the most of what we got. We'll have to start with Maverick again today then. Yeah, so Maverick is closed at the moment. Everyone started queuing up after being moved from Still Vengeance. And yeah, it's closed for maintenance apparently. The staff members are at the entrance and at the fast track. So yeah, not a good day to start out with ride availability. Really not good at all. Might head over to Magnum, but that might be closed. And Millennium Force is also closed as well. That's an early entry ride, so you waste an hour of your day really doing nothing early entry. It's just not worth it really today, and it hasn't been so far on this trip. But we did just hear Still Vengeance go again, so maybe it's going to open, but we'll be back at the back of the queue now, so not good. So we actually got on our first ride of the day there, Millennium Force. It was closed really for the entry time, but with Maverick and Still Vengeance letting us down, we had to come over here because it was running, and here we go again. There we go. It's not very good upwise, Millennium Force at the moment. They're running 3 trains, stacking all at once, and they're waiting for the last train to come in before they send the next one. But yeah, it's not good operation so far. I've noticed that the last day and day and a bit, not good at all. I was talking to someone else, it makes you appreciate what the operation is like back home, and especially mainland Europe. It's just not good at all. And it was actually a really good ride on Millennium Force then, because normally it's quite forceless. Millennium Force, this is the joke. But yeah, you got a little bit of force around the overbank. Great first drop, like I said yesterday. Yeah, you know my force on Millennium Force from yesterday is a solid ride. It's not out of this world stunning, but my opinion on it has got better really. It's a great ride. If this is the only ride in somewhere else in the country, it possibly would be the best ride there, but you got all the B&M, Still Vengeance, Maverick and the likes here, so yeah, still a great ride though, Millennium Force. It's not very good, is it, when you got operations this bad? When I first came to Cedar Point, it was really good actually, but like I just said, the Merlin operations are actually pretty good compared to this. You don't have to be negative, do you, when you come to a park, but Cedar Point used to be great, and after the COVID era, you don't like to mention it, but it's just gone downhill for a lot of parks. And it also makes you appreciate Europa Park. I was just there 2 weeks ago. The operations were outstanding, the queues just kept moving. But here at Cedar Point, it's not very good with Millennium Force, like I've just said. And Still Vengeance is still not open. Maverick's still only testing, so I'm glad we didn't stay in that queue. But yeah, let's see where the day takes us. I might go and get a dining plan. I think it's time to try Rougarou, the park's B&M floorless coaster that was converted from Mantis to stand-up. Yeah, I'm not a massive stand-up fan. I might have mentioned it in yesterday's vlog, but yeah, this is actually quite a solid ride. Not too popular with enthusiasts, but I think the general public like it quite a lot, and it makes that really famous B&M roar. You can hear it from a mile away, this one. So yeah, this is good. It's one of those rides that's got one of those 3D signs again over here. It's fantastic when parks do this, and I'll keep what's the word? I keep mentioning it, won't I? Because it's such a good thing that parks are doing. And Iron Dragon's making a racket this morning. Yeah, Rougarou. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love the colours of the logo. It does look like the paint on the track worn out a bit, but they'll probably repaint it at some point. Yeah, it's a very solid ride this from what I remember, but I've not ridden it in a couple of years, so we'll see what happens. Rougarou is actually a really good B&M floorless coaster. From when I first rode it in 2018, I wasn't a massive fan of it because I thought it was quite jolty and quite rough. It's still quite jolty and rough in places, but most of it is quite smooth. It's aggressive, yes, and that's my sort of ride. I like aggressive rides. It's just a shame about some of the, there's no real theming underneath a lot of the let-out. We have got the first drop, which is amazing. A lovely sign outside, and the loop, and then the next inversion. Yeah, it's a really solid ride, Rougarou. It's definitely better than I thought it was in 2018 and in 2022. So yeah, it's a great ride for the park. It's just a shame they've got so many other rides that it's down the pecking order in terms of fantastic rides here. So yeah, probably hear it in the background, Rougarou makes that classic B&M roar. Really good ride. And another issue I forgot to mention before I got on it, that it was actually on free trains, which is good to see for operations, but if you're not using all free trains and you're having problems constantly, which that did, like those free trains stacked there, one in the station and two on the brake run. I don't know what was wrong with the restraints, maybe something with the train, I don't know, but even that ride was suffering from I can't speak, can I? Ride issues, sorry. We had Steel Vengeance, Maverick and Rougarou. Millennium Force over there wasn't open for early entry, but we managed to get on that. It's a shame really. Hopefully the day gets better. So I've just had my lunch at Happy Fryer. They have some really nice freshly cut fries. They're really nice. Quite posh for chips. But yeah, I really like them. I added some ketchup on this side. Nice little food item to have. I don't need to have a massive meal. And I've got the dining plan, which is quite interesting. And I didn't realise it was quite cheap. This is what you're given. It's about $36. So that's probably about £30. And you can have a meal, like an entree on this side. And I don't think you can have a drink like every 90 minutes. So you can eat every 90 minutes if you like, even if you're not hungry, just make use of it. Quite simple, nice and easy to use. If you're not doing that, you can spend upwards of maybe $15 to $20 just for a simple meal and a drink. So if you use this dining pass, it's quite easy. And this Happy Fryer place is right by Gemini, if you want to know. Right by Gemini. So Steel Vengeance is back open. Well, I say back open, it opened not long after I got a Rougarou, I think, sometime after that. But it wasn't open at the start of the day, like I said earlier, I had loads of problems. I was cycling around at the beginning of the day before 10 o'clock, and there's people there on there now, so yeah. The train's about to come across, so yeah, we have to stop. It's not like Europa Park where the train just goes across and you've got no barriers. So here we are. I will go on the train at some point though. I need to get on Steel Vengeance. Look at that beauty. Very smoky. I quite like it though. Nice and classic. Love the railroad. I need to get on that. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I've not decided yet. It should open any second. So I just got to the stairs at the bottom of the station on the Steel Vengeance, and over the tunnel is an extended maintenance issue. So many issues today with road availability. I don't know what it is with Cedar Point today. Maverick, Steel Vengeance, obviously at the start of the day it was having issues again. And then Millennium Force wasn't open for early entry. It's just not going good today. I don't think it's acceptable. Yes, rides have issues, and Steel Vengeance especially has issues. You expect it, and it's only 2 weeks in. I got to point that out. But it's not a good look, is it? It's really not a good look with the park when all these major coasters have an extended downtime. Even if it's short downtime, it happens quite a lot during the day. And yes, when it's windy and the weather's really bad, I get it. And when the right issues are there, yes, fix them. But it happened quite a lot here, I've noticed. And it wasn't this bad 6 years ago, or even 2 years ago when I last visited. So yeah, poor day today so far, ride availability. I've only done a couple of rides. I'm hoping to get back on Steel Vengeance at some point on this trip, like I said before. Hopefully tonight. But with the way it's going, I don't expect anything good. So yeah, not good look. I really hope they iron out these issues with the rides, because it's just not acceptable, like I said. And I'm getting really frustrated with ride availability. You get to a ride, it shuts down, you get to another ride, that shuts down. And I'm not a happy chap, really not at all. And everyone, they said you could wait down at the bottom of the stairs just now, but it's just not good at all. It's the best day of the trip so far as well. It's really warm. All these rides should be open. Yes, still Vengeance has issues, but you'd think they'd know the issues now and sort them out. Such a shame that a world-class ride like this has so many problems. And the same with other rides here, really. But yeah, let's see where the day takes us, really. I have no idea. This is starting to get pretty ridiculous now. Looks like Valraven's down too. Everywhere you go, the ride's down. I don't want to be too negative in these vlogs. Try and bring out all the positivity, but it's not good. Train on the brake run there. Might be a mechanical issue. It can't be the weather because it's not windy down at ground level, and I can't imagine it's too windy up there. I could be wrong. It probably is windier, but here we go. Just start going again. Oh my god, I might have been wrong. Oh, well, they might have just fixed it, I don't know. There we go, Valraven. I'm not bidding it yet on this trip, so I'm hopefully trying to get it in now. Because I've only done 2 rides still since the last talk to you. There's the B&M Beauty Raptor. Did that yesterday. Great B&M in there. Yes, let's try and get Valraven in, shall we? Unless it breaks down again. My luck. The journey continues for my next roller coaster. Valraven, no, it was testing, but no chance. Everyone was queuing up at the front and decided over the tannoy told us it was an extended delay. There's a train at the top there, just before the drop, and I did see a staff member pointing to the mid-course brake run over there. Maybe it's an issue with that, maybe it's sequencing or something like that, but I'm over here at Raptor. If we go on Blue Streak, I wasn't a massive fan of this when I first rode it because it's quite uncomfortable, but I'm willing to give it another shot. Hopefully this works when I get down the queue, because it has been running. So yeah, let's go. I wonder what Blue Streak's like after all these years. I'm trying to be positive, but that's just as bad as when I first rode it. And what it feels like is the wheels bouncing up and down on the track. I get it, Blue Street's a classic and people like classic wooden coasters, but there's very few wooden coasters that I actually like. It's just Ghost Ride is one, Phoenix is one, but Blue Street's just not it for me. It's just too uncomfortable because I'm always holding on for dear life. It's like the wheels take ages to land back on the track. Has that feeling like it's not instant. It's just not comfortable, and I'm not enjoying the ride at all. With Raptor roaring in the background. Yeah, not a great ride, Blue Streak, at least for me anyway. Just had a quick go on MaXair, and I have no idea why I haven't done sooner than I did. 2 trips before this, and I never rode it. It's such a fantastic flat ride. It's not an in-spin gyro swing with the nice simple lap bars that go over your shoulders. These have got the bulky restraints on the hussies. But yeah, it's really a lot of fun. Not great airtime, you get a bit of airtime, but it's just fun. How else do you describe a ride like that? It's just really, really fun. And finally a bit of positivity of the day. It's actually available, this ride. And I love to put my hands up. It's such a great feeling when you get to the top. And especially when you're spinning too. It can disorientate you a little bit, but yeah, very fun. MaXair. Rougarou is such a great place to eat because they do pizza and pasta, so their pizza is absolutely fantastic. It's on par with all the restaurant chains like Domino's, Pizza Hut, etc. It's such a nice building too, just look at it. I've never eaten here before and I can't remember if it was here last time. Yeah, it's a great place to get pizza or pasta, but that pepperoni pizza was heaven, and it's included on the meal plan. See that sticker over there on the window? Fantastic, such great place to eat. Right by Raptor, if you want to know. Right by Raptor, right by the midway, and then you got the Sky Ride. It's not far from the entrance. Wow, and more wow. Still Vengeance, you blow me away every time I ride you. Fantastic RMC Rock and Iron Construction hybrid coaster, and it's just gone down just about to go down behind me. It's so good from start to finish. It's just crazy, it's non-stop. Airtime, the elements, fantastic. There we go. Absolutely amazing. I'm in love with that roller coaster. It's been my number one since 2018. And I don't think things have come close actually, and I can't see anything coming close. Maybe Top Thrill 2, but it's awesome, isn't it? A lot of people think it's overrated. No, it's just not. You got the lift, which is next to Lake Erie, fantastic views. A classic chain lift is awesome with RMCs. I quite like it being quite loud. That's really nice, and it's just, I don't know, every word under the sun to describe it is just fantastic. I don't know, it's so good. Yeah, I really want to marathon that, but the queue's so long and I haven't got a limited fast track. And I was just smiling the entire way around on that beauty. I'm just in love with it. And I wish more parks had RMCs, despite their sometimes unreliable periods like Steel Vengeance. They're just worth it, worth every penny to me. And crowd pleasers, fantastic. The elements were, I like the first drop, I love the little speed hill. The hour bank turn when you chuck to the side, intertwining, or not intertwining, but in the structure, you got the two inversions in there, and then the quick bunny hops at the end. I'm lost for words in some parts of that ride, it's just amazing. I've said that word and other words related to it about 100 times, but I can't get over it. I was just smiling the entire way round. Absolutely unbelievable. Steel Vengeance. Come on Cedar Point, come on Zamperla. Find a fix. A lot of people are saying, well, speculation on social media, that it's maybe a wheel issue, a crack in the wheel, maybe the restraints, because some restraints are still up. You probably can't in the city, but it's very sunny at the moment. It's quite hot today actually, so it's been quite hard to find shade to film some clips. But yeah, it's still a hive of activity even with Top Thrill 2 closed. But every time I walk past this spike, I'm just disappointed I'm not going to be able to ride it this trip. I should have really got on it when I got checked in the other night, but I didn't manage, I just missed it. Yeah, they're still not moved the trains. Maybe the Zamperla engineers are not here yet. Maybe they're just waiting on another day. I don't know yet, but it's just absolutely amazing. Just looking at the structure. I'm glad I got the original though. It's just a shame about this one because it looks top 10 material to me. And those trains look fantastic in person. Especially that blue one, I quite like the blue one. And I think it was the silver one that got moved off the track on Friday. So maybe they're having issues with one train, maybe all of them, but I'm not sure. It's just all speculation at the moment, especially on social media. But hey ho, what can you do? Things happen, but we'll get on with life, won't we? So there we go. Top Thrill 2 still not open. Magnum XL-200 doesn't like it's on a long wait, so I'm going to go and give that a go. I've been putting it off for a while really, because I had such a bad experience of it last time. The airtime, well, it's good. It was quite, I wouldn't say, it's not unbearable, but it's quite vicious, isn't it, on Magnum? I didn't really know that before I got on it last time, but anyway, I'm going to go and give it a go, try and get a different seat, and maybe the airtime won't hurt me this time. Magnum XL-200, what's going on with that? I went in hoping it would be much better than last time I experienced it. My thighs are really hurting. I've noticed other people getting off with saying the same thing. It's just, you really got to brace yourself on that one because it's so janky. It's rocking side to side, bouncing, rattling. It does it all, and the transitions, they're awful. I get it wasn't designed on the computer. At least I think it wasn't. And it's an old ride. I think it's 1989, I could be wrong. You're gonna have to fact check me on that one, but Magnum XL-200 it's a classic ride, I get it, it looks good off-ride, it's photogenic for the park, and it goes outside the park and over the Magnum entrance, but if it looks good, that's one thing, it's got a ride well. For me, it just doesn't, and for other people it does, they love it, and that's great, we all have our own opinions, that's the best thing about this industry, everyone has different opinions, and that's nice, I can appreciate that, but for me, it's not a good ride. It's just uncomfortable. I just can't figure out a way to ride it, so yeah, Magnum XL-200, not good for me. It's a shame about these old aerodynamics coasters because like I said, they look really good. And I've not ridden the big one back at home yet, which is a surprise probably to a lot of people. I've not ridden it. I've never actually been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But I want to ride that one, but after riding Magnum a few times in my adventures over the years, I don't know, I'm looking forward to it and not at the same time, if that's a thing. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be as uncomfortable as this one. This one came before it, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. This one came before the Blackpool's big one. But yeah, I'm not sure what to think about the big one. I don't know if I'm going to go there soon or not. Or I'm not going to rush there really. So yeah, Magnum XL-200. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of a lot of aerodynamics coasters. There are some really good ones, but a lot of them are quite janky like that. It has been a lovely day here at Cedar Point. The weather's still grey like it was earlier. And now I'm going to go and try Cedar Creek Mine ride. Yeah, I've only done this once or twice, I think, in my previous visits. I can't actually remember too much about it, to be honest, but I do love the outside sign. It's not one of those 3D signs that I love, but it just looks good, doesn't it? And it's very nice that it's over the water as well. It's even got a fountain package. I love it when parks use fountains. They just make it so much better. Just little touches like that are great. And you've got Skyhawk in the background, look at it. Fantastic. Yeah, an old classic mine train by Aerodynamics, 1969. It's an old one. They just don't do it for me, Aero mine trains. Apart from the theming, the ride experience is quite lackluster. It's quite junky. I get it, it's an old ride. It's like Magnum is an older ride. This is much older actually, but yeah, this doesn't do it for me, that one. I mean, I like the bit over the water and I like that building I just showed you. It's got an ending scene as well with an animatronic. A pretty basic animatronic that just moves its head side to side. But at least it's something. That's a nice little ending scene there, but yeah. Apart from the appearance, it's not great. Ride experience, just nothing got going for it really. Got a few lift hills, the bit over the water, which is probably the best bit about the ride experience, but it's not the most uncomfortable ride here for me. I think Blue Streak's more uncomfortable, even Magnum, so yeah. Cedar Creek Mine ride. This area by Maverick in Frontier Town is so good. So well kept, the landscaping around here. So Cedar Point can do it. It's where they choose to do it. It's mainly at the back of the park. They do a lot of this stuff. At the front of the park is more your typical amusement park, which is not a bad thing. But when you get to this sort of thing, you've got Steel Vengeance and Maverick. They're so well, I wouldn't say necessarily themed, well, stylised more is the word. That might be the wrong word, but just look at it. Look at the bridge over there with the water underneath. It's just so good. So good.
My favourite, I love that. That was amazing. We did Millennium Force, I really enjoyed. We've done some of the B&M coasters. We've got Bellraven to hope we still get tomorrow. We've got Corkscrew coming up, we've got Iron Dragon. We're going to do the steam train tomorrow. We'll have a look at the merchandise. And some more good food. I've got so peaceful now.
Absolutely stunning. First time around here at Lighthouse Point. I've not actually been here before, so just look. It's not quite the best sunset because it's gone down a bit, but just had a great ride on Steel Vengeance and I tagged along with a few friends to have a look at this area, and it's just absolutely stunning. See Steel Vengeance in the background with Top Thrill 2. And it's the original building on this site. That's why it's called Lighthouse Point. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's so relaxing and quiet. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a great day. Great day. Yeah, it's a great day, but what a way to end the day. There's Stevie over there, still number one. Maverick next door. What a great day at Cedar Point. You saw those last few clips there. I didn't get a build up to the, I say nowhere, but a sunset ride on Steel Vengeance, but I didn't get a clip building up to that, but I was just so excited I totally forgot So that shows how professional I am. But yeah, we got that last round in Steel Vengeance. Absolutely fantastic, out of this world. Like earlier on in the day, but it's just something was setting. So fantastic, amazing. All the words under the sun to describe it. It's just unbelievable. It's hauling around that layout. I don't know how to describe it. I lose my breath after that sort of ride. It hasn't changed one bit. In fact, it probably got better since I first rode in 2018. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? RMC. I do have reliability issues, like I've said, but there's just something bringing me back to them. It's maybe the aggressiveness I like, and the elements are all crazy. You chucked sideways, lift off your butt. It's constant, isn't it, on Steel Vengeance? So then when we went to Lighthouse Point, I went with a couple of friends to Lighthouse Point. Stunning. You saw a little bit there at the end. Sunset. I've lost words again. It's just amazing. I've had a great day today. I've had a great trip so far at Cedar Point. There won't be another main part. I'll probably could do a few bits tomorrow, like the railroad, like this sky ride. Probably could maybe do a separate videos for those. But I've had great 2 full days at Cedar Point. And I'll definitely be coming back after seeing all that at the end there. So yeah, fantastic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.